You ask the question, why are women overweight in the first place? And then you could say, is that created from the beauty industry, beauty standards? And it made me think of my eating disorder. One of the reasons I started the diet was because of the beauty standard and led me to anorexia. So women are constantly in their heads, like 24/7, trying to look a certain way for the men. And actually that causes them to actually, I know it sounds weird, but overeat and undereat because they can't get in touch with their body and they lose the intuitive eating, and it causes them to be bigger or underweight. And then they end up not looking like the beauty standard, and they look worse because they're trying so hard to be something. And I think I wrote that in here, like that you'll miss out on your life because you're trying so hard to be this perfect weight. And actually, if you let it all go and you let all the pressures go, and you just ate intuitively and listened to your body, like really got in tune with your body, you'd probably end up looking good anyway. So then you've got, let's just say there were no beauty standards, there was no diet industry, all Instagram was trees and flowers and animals, and we never looked at people's bodies. Maybe women would actually start looking better. Maybe we'd all be like, actually become the beauty standard. Yeah. We'd look slim. You'd look good because 100%. You wouldn't be focusing so hard to be something.
You'd be intuitive.
Yeah.
And off the back of that, you wouldn't be bouncing through fad diets and you end up your set weight, which likely would be closer to the beauty standard than it currently is in the world.
And like I know of clients of mine who have sat there and ate bags of crisps and cereal and toast and pizza all in one serving when they're not hungry, because they've got such a bad like addiction or emotional eating, they can't regulate their eating. And if that one person just ate intuitively, they would ironically end up losing that weight, even though they're trying so hard to do it.
Yeah, that's funny because that stems from the opinions of other people. So you are looking at the beauty standard, you're thinking, what do other people think of me? Because of this magazine, it's important what other people think of me, therefore I'm going to eat a certain way. So that as well is a good thing to understand, that doing things for the opinions of other people creates more problems than it solves. And that's such a good example of it. If you didn't care what other people thought of you, you wouldn't give a fuck about looking a certain way. So therefore you'd eat the food that you naturally want to eat, not caring what you're going to look like. Mm-hmm. And chances are, especially if you don't have any trauma, you're not going to be binge eating anyway.
Yeah.